something to do with it. You see, you hear the fan reaction. Sit down, Muhammad, to George Foreman. The thing is a carnival, and it's not pleasant to see. Fans now throwing things into the ring. For a man who has been, at age 24 and 25, the heavyweight champion of the world. I'd like now to alert our stations along the line that at the conclusion of this fight, we'll be going to our network commercial, followed immediately by the station break. That'll be right now. We're back live at Toronto's Maple Leaf Gardens. This is what has just transpired here. George Foreman again coming through the ropes. That's Don King, the promoter, and Muhammad Ali. George Foreman telling Ali what he was going to do to them if and when they meet again. George is standing right over us now. He has been receiving the boos of the crowd constantly. The thing is degenerated into a charade, a carnival. Not a pretty scene to see. It's hard to tell what's happened in truth to George Foreman. His behavior has been kind of weird, though he has been agitated to an extraordinary extent by Muhammad Ali, who is immediately to my right. Ali has been right about one thing. It's not so easy to fight 5 different guys, one after another, each of them fresh. Once in, then there was the weird scene at the end of the second round. Well, the fight had been stopped.
Daniels won't look him in the eye. He's scared.
The fight had been stopped, and George still went after Jerry Judge, and the two wrestled to the canvas. It was a scene that was hard to believe. Terry Daniels landing with a quick left. Terry Daniels in the white trunks as this fight starts. A man out of SMU once had a shot at the heavyweight crown against Joe Frazier, January '72. In New Orleans, where they played the Super Bowl that year. Dallas crushing Miami, but in no way doing the damage to the Dolphins that Frazier then did to Daniels. Daniels was finished in the 4th. Daniels has been fighting ever since, not too successfully. Foreman had said he wouldn't knock Daniels out until the 3rd round. At the very top of our show, and the tease when he lifted up fingers to indicate the round. Even those closest to George Foreman have been concerned about the fact he's not been the same man ever since Ali beat him. There seems to have been a loss of confidence. George is using the left now effectively against Daniels, trying to set him up for that powerful right. Think back to the footage you saw at the top of this show of Foreman doing away with Frazier. 6 times he knocked Joe, a truly great fighter, down. And then the same kind of thing against Norton. Compare that with the George Foreman you're looking at today. Hard to believe, isn't it? There was a good right by Foreman. He's got to somehow get a grip on himself. A powerhouse right to Daniels. Terry only 195 pounds. Foreman at 232. 12 pounds more than he weighed when he fought Ali in Zaire. The 3rd opponent for George Foreman. Alonzo Johnson out in 2. Jerry Judge out in 2. Bizarre, you say? Yes, indeed. Not without precedent, though. Dempsey. Oh, there it was in the 1st round. Down from a quick left. Foreman coming directly over me again, and now challenging Muhammad Ali again. You see my back and Ali's back. Foreman back to the action as Daniels gets up after the 8 count. Foreman again with 2 good lefts. Another good left. Little Terry Daniels obviously no match for the 3rd of 5 opponents. Good right. He's getting ready to put Terry away. Foreman just said, see, he can't stay on the ropes, looking down at Ali. He's been paying as much attention to Ali throughout the afternoon.
He'll get all he wants when he meets me. He'll get all he wants. He can whoop these 5 men, but he won't whoop no 1 me.
Metropolitan life, where the future.
All right, we're back live at Maple Leaf Gardens. Second round, Terry Daniels, third opponent in the white trunks against George Foreman in the red. And for those of you who have been with us from the beginning, an utterly weird afternoon. I've called it a carnival, a charade, whatever you want to say about it. Some weird behavior, too, by George Foreman, agitated by Muhammad Ali, who's next to me at ringside. This is round 2. Daniels went down in the first round, and Foreman had him ready for the kill, but didn't quite do it. I'll not soon forget the scene of Jerry Judge, the fight over, the referee declaring Foreman the winner. Foreman, oddly, still going at him, and the two of them wrestling to the canvas. Foreman obviously out to try to reestablish his confidence in himself. As I said, a bizarre occasion, but not without precedent. Dempsey fought 5 men in 1 day in Boise, Idaho in 31. Battling Levinsky, light heavyweight, in 1915. Fought a man in Brooklyn in the morning, a man in New York in the afternoon, a man in Waterbury, Connecticut in the night. And all 3 went the distance with him. Terry Daniels is hurt. The superior weight and strength just pushed him back against the ropes then, together with the punching, and the pain registered in his face. He's trying to hang in there, though. In 1958, in the little town of Bingham, Utah, Lamar Clark went against 5 opponents. Did away with them all. 3 years later, he lost to a 19-year-old kid whose name then was Cassius Clay. Oh, what a left by George Foreman. Little Terry Daniels, little at 195, next to the 232-pound Foreman. You see him staggering. He's ready to go. It's a game kid, but he's ready to go. Oh, that left. Now he's got him pinned against the ropes. He's holding on. Still didn't go down. He still didn't go down, Muhammad.
Yeah, but he's got to lay on the ropes. He might go, though. Still might go. But if he can just cover up and use that rope tactic. He's blasting now. George is tired, too. George has got 2 more fresh men waiting for him. Now, remember that.
Foreman just told the referee to stop it. And the referee has stopped it, and the crowd disapproved. Foreman told the referee to stop it. Terry Daniels is walking after him. Terry's handlers are over-talking to me and screaming, no, he's not. They've started fighting again. The referee off in the corner with the handler. I told you this is the weirdest occasion you'll ever want to see.
He started fighting because it's not really a fight. The referee's fighting George now. The trainer's fighting George. I'll straighten it all out. I'll straighten it all out. You just waiting till I get in there. I'll straighten it all out.
Now there's going to be a fight between the trainers. Now there's nothing but bedlam, mayhem in the ring. The thing totally out of control. Watch the pictures for yourself and see what this does for boxing. Terry Daniels being cheered by the crowd.
Good, man.
There'll be another bout coming up. And this may be the last time in history there will ever be
You out of sight,
5
George.
fights in 1 day.
You doing it.
This kind of promotion put on again. The next opponent will be Charlie Polite. We'll be back in a moment.
You know,